Hey everyone! Today I wanted to film a quick sort of haul and short review of Meteorites and the Spring 2017 collection from Guerlain in general. I thought it was absolutely charming. Let's start with the star of the show, in my opinion, of course, which is Meteorites. I've been purchasing Meteorites for years and years. I love Meteorites. I use them nearly every day. The scent of it is intoxicating. I love the scent of Meteorites. If I could just bottle that and bask in it all day, every day, I would. So this is the spring collection, and it's a really 30 years limited edition for Meteorites. In the collection there are a few Meteorites items. Some of them are older items that had been part of the permanent collection for a while. I did not purchase those. I already have those. Both Meteorites Baby Glow, and I have the brush. Let's just focus on the things that are actual limited edition. So the Meteorites this year are powder pink fluffy goodness, and I've been a huge fan of powder pink lately. I've purchased multiple powder pink items for my wardrobe for this spring. For some reason, something in my brain went insane for powder pink, and now everything I own is powder pink, and I've never been a pink girl, but somehow magically it seems that Guerlain's mood and my mood had coincided somewhere in the universe. They collided and they created a collection that exactly fits what I like at the moment. So let's see the Meteorites themselves. This time around, if you remember 2 years ago, there's like a little globe for packaging, and they've repeated that. We have another little ball of happiness, happy glowy pearls, and it's really adorable. Unfortunately, on camera you can't really see it, but it has this pearlescent pink glow. It's really light powdery pink, pearly. The packaging is very sturdy, very nice packaging, exact same quality as it was 2 years ago with the, the Christmas edition little globe. Looked like a sort of an ornament for a Christmas tree. So does this, but this is powder pink and gorgeous. Just as in the other box, this one has the little mirror inside, actually usable. It has the classic little puff. Again, here you can't see, but it's pink. It's pretty much the same exact color as my sweater. So for reference, you can see it's pink with a black bow. And when we pull it out, the Meteorites this time around are exceptionally gentle. Very, very pretty. I would say it's the same kinds of colors that were in the previous spring collection, last year's spring-summer collection. But those ones were brighter and more color correcting. These ones are quite unique because they're just beautiful pastel colors. Now we have purple, powder pink, beige, and white with pink sheen. Those are the colors of the pearls this time around. Again, these guys this time around are not glittery at all. They're just sort of the classic glowy Meteorites, kind of resemble slightly the 01 Meteorites, but 01 Meteorites, they really have a lot more white pearls. Here there are no white pearls. There is this white pearls here, the big ones. They have really, really noticeable pink sheen, pink shifts, so really nothing here that would be identical to any of the other Meteorites that I own. This can be used very easily as an all-over face powder. Doesn't really have much of a tint, just slightly, ever so slightly color correcting. These colors are quite pastel, so I imagine they could look ashy on darker skin tones. So like I said many times, Meteorites are not always dark skin friendly, unfortunately, and they usually don't come up with multiple colors, so we kind of have what we have. And these ones could, I think, go ashy on a darker skin tone. So I wouldn't go for these particular ones, possibly, although they're kind of translucent enough that it might not be an issue. You'd have to try. This is a good setting powder kind of Meteorites. They're not going to be super color correcting. They're not going to be bronzing. They're not going to be golden. They're not going to be any of the recent ones that we've had. These ones are really nice pastel Meteorites. That's what they are. Another beautiful piece of the Meteorites release was the Happy Glow blush. They've released a blush in pearls before, I believe also last year, but This is quite special. It's compact, so it's really, really much nicer for travel. We only have 7.5 grams of product. With regards to the packaging, now, I'm a big sucker for packaging. Guerlain packaging is something I mostly have respect for, but they don't package their blushes the way I want them to. This is a bit better than what it was last year. It was pretty cheaply packaged. This actually is also quite a cheap compact. I'm very sad to say, but it's true and I can't lie. So yes, this is not the highest quality compact that Meteorites or Guerlain had ever released. You know, it has not even close to the quality of the Voyage compacts, nowhere near. Like, this is light, doesn't really have much weight to it. It's very plasticky and it feels much cheaper than it looks. It looks pretty good actually. And very similar to the color I'm wearing, clearly. This is my jam right now. There's a purse hanging in the background also in the similar color palette. It's just ridiculous how much I'm enjoying this color. But yeah, so also very, very pretty pink shift. Doesn't come across on camera quite as well as it does in real life. Very, very pretty, very sleek. For the price that they're charging, I feel like they could have done better. Has a nice mirror inside. I still have the protective plastic over it. But let's focus on the gorgeousness. So I think actually the packaging lets this product down a little bit, but it's still totally worth it for the effect. Again, the pigmentation, like with a lot of Guerlain products, for which I like Guerlain, is not super, super heavy. So this might not show up on you if you're sort of anywhere from medium to deep. This might not be a great choice for blush. You can still use it as a brightening powder and that would work very nicely for you, I think. You'd have to try, but I think as a blush it won't show up. Although you can see that the color is pretty, this kind of speckled pressed powder. It's really beautiful. It smells, of course, like violets. It's gorgeous. It has this somewhat of a sheen to it. It's very, very nice. It looks amazing on skin. Unfortunately, like I said, the pigmentation is not super stellar, which I prefer, but I realize that it's not going to work for everybody. You know, most of the time, a pale girl can sheer out a blush, but you know, the darker girl can't build up a blush without it really looking very, very powdery. But you see this nice sheeny, slightly pink. This is a reasonably heavy swatch actually. Slightly pink blush. However, I feel like it'll work on medium skin probably because, you know, when I'm swatching it, it's not so impressive, but when I'm actually using a brush, it picks up and distributes product well enough so it shows up with very little product on me. And I'm pale, I understand. However, the pigmentation is much more impressive when you're actually using a brush to apply it versus a swatch. A swatch, not indicative at all of its ability to perform on an actual human face. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about this one. Actually, it's a beautiful product, minus the packaging. Packaging, I think, is not the best part of this guy, but very, very beautiful. I'm wearing it today. Very little was applied. You can see that the pigmentation is really there. It was basically one sweep, very minimal, and it gives me this lovely glow on my skin. Very, very pretty and not unnatural looking, you know. It does look reasonably natural. So I'm very, very happy with the blush. The last piece that I purchased from this collection is the Kiss Kiss lipstick. They had two. One of them had tiny micro shimmer in it, which doesn't really bother me, but I prefer cream lipsticks from this line. This is one of these formulas that I deem pretty ideal. I like Kiss Kiss line better than Rouge Automatique, I actually do, and Rouge G. I do enjoy Kiss Kiss the best because they're the kind of formula I like. They're buildable, they're very moisturized, very comfortable, they wear well, wear reasonably long for a creamy lipstick. And just like, they're just easy, you know, they're a pleasure to wear because you throw them on and they're not, you don't have to work with them, they'll work with you, you know. It's just a no-brainer kind of product, for which I love Guerlain. They produce lots of these non-brainer products, which are my staples, really. So I didn't really hesitate to get this one. However, I'm wearing it today. It is 565 Blossom Glow, and it is a lovely lipstick. Not a unique color though. I do think this color is, you know, you can find it in many, many, many lines. Every line basically carries this kind of a pink. So I think if you want to save your pennies, this is not a must-have, but I think for a lover of Guerlain and a collector of Guerlain and a lover of lipsticks, lover of Kiss Kiss line, this is a really, really great staple. So again, 565 Blossom Glow. It has, although it's not part of the Meteorites collection, it has the same beautiful powder pink pearlescent packaging, not coming across on camera. It's just a really, really nice basic. So, you know, if you have the cash to spare, go right ahead and then pick it up. It's that good. It's very good. But again, I don't really think it's an essential because the color is just not special. It's a good wearable color. It's a good wearable pink. There it is. It comes across, again, a little bit brighter on the camera. It's basically the color on my lips. Very nice, pretty basic pink. Easy to wear, easy to throw on. Sort of just like that workhorse lipstick that you just want to take everywhere with you because you know it's going to perform. So again, I have to say the collection is beautiful. There are a few more pieces that are in the permanent collection that I didn't pick up because I already have them and I didn't want to talk about them. I wanted to talk about really the limited edition stuff that you cannot get in the permanent collection. For me, this is beautiful, but not a must have. This is really, really good. I would recommend the blush and the Meteorites if you love Meteorites. So there's no point in getting it if you haven't tried Meteorites. Just go try them out. It's not a product that is going to work for everybody. You really have to be the right person and they have to be the right shade for you. So that's it. I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know down below if you really are planning to pick anything up from this spring collection. In my opinion, it's quite wearable, very nice basics and just easy stuff to wear. So I think they did very well with this collection because I do like buying very much staples and basics from Guerlain because that's the stuff I'm going to wear the most of. So I really want to get my money's worth. That's it for today. See you guys later. Bye bye.